presentation of the Horsemen Wrestling Association. It is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the show without the HWA's consent is prohibited. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to HWA Right in the Teeth. Tonight you'll see the final championship locks as Crow Magnon tangles with Niko Inoki for the Interhorsemen Championship, and Bones McIntyre tries to pluck the television title from the Rubber Duck. You'll also see the return of the Blood Tornado match, a 4-way battle royal, and much more. It's gonna tear your ass up like a C4 suppository. Don't go anywhere. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to HWA Right in the Teeth, here live from the Hershey Squirt Stadium in Hershey, Pennsylvania. As you might tell by the title, it is in fact a Hershey Corporation, also funded by Squirt, the grapefruit soda stuff. Yeah, you know that. Okay, so yeah, the place is cleaner than it sounds. Trust me. Coming down right now is the big voodoo man. Hang on, I get my notes up here. I'm so disorganized tonight. Do not expect a lot tonight, folks. It is Katungi, and we saw him in the television title match. He performed the Jungle Judgment on the Rubber Duck, but the Rubber Duck was a tough customer that match. He got the shoulder up, robs Katungi of the win. Let's have a look at it. He always follows this up with the Jungle Judgment to put the nail in the coffin, even though it didn't work last time. And he's got him up, rolling around, and down he goes. Katungi now going for the quick pin. A smart move there. And now there's one. There's two. And then getting the arm up. He got the wing up. He got a wing up on him. That's him, ladies and gentlemen. That is Katungi, the big voodoo man. Smells, too. As you would think. Well, they don't shower in the jungle. They don't have shampoo and other stuff. They usually bathe in dirty water. That's just the way it goes out there. It's a living. I'm not putting it down. It's the way they live out there. What are you gonna do? You know what? Shut up. I'm not talking to you. Coming down right now, it is Sabu, and we saw Sabu also in the show 21 in the ladder match this time. He received this poor fuck. He received a trans ambush from Bandit, but that wasn't bad enough. He fell, a ladder landed on top of him, he rolled out of the ring, another ladder landed on top of him. Oh, it was not a good day for Sabu, I'll tell you that. Go ahead and have a look at this. Oh, Sabu's getting double teamed on the inside. And punches, where'd Bufu? Bufu's hiding. Bufu went for a cookie. Oh, that's there, oh my God. It was the trans ambush. This ladder's falling all over Sabu inside the ring, outside the ring. That's Sabu, ladies and gentlemen. Like the saying goes, you have good days and you have bad days, and that was definitely not a good day for him. But regardless, he pulled through, and he's here tonight, ready to wrestle in this Blood Tornado match. That is right there. You got Katungi and Sabu teaming up for Chas Segner Enterprises and ready to take on the Bunkhouse Productions. Yes, right now, first out of the gate, as you might say, is the Bandit, and we saw him also in that ladder match. You saw, and more effects on Sabu. More what am I looking for? More beating, ass kicking, basically. Bandit performed the top of the ladder face buster on Sabu, and he didn't win the match either, but he did far better than Sabu. I know. Let's have another look at it. Sabu, hopefully not having somebody roll into the ladder and knock it out from both of them. Sabu goes up with a big punch on Bandit, and now Bandit returns the punch. And Bones getting dropped on the apron. Oh my God, a face buster off the top rope, off the top of the ladder, I mean. That's the Bandit, ladies and gentlemen, ready for action here with his partner who will be coming down shortly, and that is, listen for the beat. Wait for the beat to drop. It ain't dubstep. Boom, 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 boom. That's right. It's time to get chilly with Ice Baby, the Snowman. And we saw him in the TLC, another TLC match. Oh, these guys were up on ladders all over the place. he performed a flying slam on Booger Dude right through the table, and it had nothing to do with the ladders, but tables are just as good sometimes. Let's have a look at it. He wants to smash somebody through it. Speaking of smash, Crow smash on El Loco's head. Now, taking Booger Man getting bounced off the table there. Snowman now, what could this be? Snowman picking a Booger Man up. He's going to go through. Oh my God, crashing through. That's him, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Snowman. And while we got a second here, I'm going to go ahead and give you a lowdown on why I'm so disorganized. This is because we are coming up against what is sure to be one of the greatest events in HWA history. It is going to be McMadness on St. Patrick's Day, 9 p.m. Eastern. And you definitely want to be there. Oh, we're already starting. Okay. We got Snowman taking a swing. Oh, good Lord. Taking a swing at Katungi. Katungi got a double beating, and now Sabu picking up the Bandit. Bandit grabbing that leg, and now it's going to be a leg throw on Sabu. Snowman taking care of business back there on Katungi. Now punches. Oh, a big clobbering fist comes down from the Snowman. And now go for a belly-to-belly. That didn't work, though. And now a nice sweep, nice wrestling move there by the Bandit. Just taking Sabu right over. And now picking Sabu up. Oh, a hanging suplex. Whoa, down he goes. And now, up by Snowman, still back there, just beating the shit out of Katungi. Having no respect for him at all. Oh, but no, finally. Oh. Katungi with a backdrop went right over top of everybody. I think Snowman probably rolled off a Bandit somewhere. And now Bandit coming down with the hammer. And still just stomping on Katungi in the corner. And good Lord, we had another hamstring stretch by Bandit. And now just Snowman just kicking away on Katungi. And now what's he doing? He's taking it's hammer time, apparently. Doing the, what was that? I have no idea. I thought that was Vanilla Ice he was coming in. Oh, he's all kinds of rappers wrapped into one. Rap. Yeah, okay. Wow, I got to slow down a little bit. I'm a bit manic here. Oh my God, it's hard to slow down when Snowman's go flying across the body of Bandit. And now Katungi on a tear with a double clothesline. Good Lord, before he gets the third one in, and now slipping around. Everybody doing everything. Jesus Christ. And now, it's going to be the tribal tripletta by Katungi. There's number 2 over there. Sabu punching away on Bandit while we're waiting for number 3. Spinning Snowman around. He's up way high, caught on the ropes, but still landing hard. And now, good God, Sabu just coming in with the double axe handle. Not even a double axe handle, just 2 giant fists pounding away on Bandit. And now stomping. And I do want to point out the rules here. This is a blood tornado. Basically, the first man that bleeds, his team loses. That's it. It's kind of like a regular blood match, but it's 2-on-2, and it's all going together like crazy, just like we're watching. There's a big leg throw by Snowman on Katungi, and now kicking Katungi in the back as Sabu's working the popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. And now punch it. Oh, big punch. Oh, it's going to be the freezer burn on Katungi. That's a lot of weight to pick up, and it shutting them up down the rope at the same time. Oh, my God. And now Sabu kicking the Bandit and sending him. It's going to be the Liberty Bomb. Oh, here he goes. Way up high. No. And now we got one from each team beating the shit out of one from the other team. And now with a kick away there. Oh, it looks like another freezer burn here from Snowman. And another rape down the ropes. Rope rape. And now, here comes. It is the Eastbound. No, it's the Trans ambush there on Sabu. And Snowman, Snowman and Bandit now being the ones. Actually, I think Katungi hasn't been a whole lot on the offensive, but now getting stomped. And now, it looks like Bandit's farting away too. What is that? Everybody have the beans backstage? What the fuck is that? And now, as he's down in the stance, he picks him up, and it's going to be the Eastbound and down on Sabu. He got him. Oh, down he goes, flattens him. Oh my God, they banged heads too. Sabu's head banging into Katungi, and Bunkhouse Productions is in full control right now. Now picking knee dropping. Oh, another freezer burn. If this doesn't bust him open, oh no, it doesn't. Oh, that's a very hard, calloused head of Katungi. And now Sabu whipping Bandit outside, and doing nothing. Oh, what's this? Oh, big chop by Snowman on Katungi, and now punching. Here comes another freezer burn. Oh, down the ropes again. What the fuck is Sabu and Bandit doing? Are they just exchanging love glances here? Come on, you fuckers, do something. Uh-oh, it's hammer time again. Or it's farting time. Those beans are killer, folks. I got to warn you about that. Coming down. Oh, he comes down with a double axe handle on Katungi, and that's it. He opens Katungi up. Oh, my God, let's see this again. Except for that last part. What the fuck was that? Oh, no, see, I think that definitely softened him up, dragging his head down the ropes. And they were doing something there with the Trans ambush on Sabu. And then, of course, you guys saw the, I'm surprised that didn't open Sabu up. He's got that bandage on around his head. That probably prevented it. But right here, time after time, it was the freezer burn over and over on Katungi. Snowman taking care of business. Katungi, I don't know if he showed up, and then another one from a different angle, just down the ropes. Jesus Christ, that'll erase the skin from your head going down those things. And then it was in fact just a double axe handle that finished the job for Snowman and Bandit, and they are your winners here in this Blood Tornado match. Second ever, I think, we've had. Second ever Blood Tornado? Yeah, I think so. So with that, congratulations to those two, and we're going to be moving on to our next match, which is going to be a table match between the ladies. It's going to be Trina Vanderskank going up against Roadblock Rachel. A dainty, cultured one versus a gritty motorcycle mama. Should be a hell of a match. Stick around. This is the Anal Network reminding you to always wear a condom and come back for more HWA action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Hershey Squirt Arena here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's a great name for a stadium, I'll give you that, folks. Just don't use the bathrooms. They're not very good. Right, coming down right now, the sensual and curvy Trina Vanderskank. Oh, look at that. I like that. Look at very much shininess going. Oh yeah, we got to talk about her. Let's talk about her match. It was a triple threat match, one of the triple threat matches that we had in Show 21, as she performed the Harvard Hurricane on Morning Glory Hole and ended up with her victory. Second victory or first victory, possibly. I don't know. To hell with it. She's been doing pretty well. Let's see if she can keep it up. But first, have a look at this. And now a kick by Trina. And Trina coming off the ropes. She goes up high, and it's going to be, yes, that is the Harvard Hurricane. And she nailed her. And now go for a pin. Lucy, there's one. There's two. There's three. Lucy couldn't get her composure. She got the pin. Trina Vanderskank with the win. That's her, ladies and gentlemen, Trina Vanderskank. Don't let that name fool you, by the way. She's anything but skanky. Yeah, I did her laundry once, and it was, yeah. Oh God, I shouldn't admit that. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and have a look at. There she is. There is Roadblock Rachel. Don't look at me that way, you fuck. Win it. All right. Anyway, Roadblock Rachel. She was in a different triple threat match. She did not win that match. She was unfortunate, but she did able to get a couple of good licks on Muffy with a spear, and then right afterwards, just a brutal face kick. Have a look at it. Rachel says, I'm going to wear a belt soon. Is she wearing a belt? Oh, it's holding her pants up. She is wearing a belt. Oh, she was talking about the gold. Oh, what a big tackle there on Muffy. Oh, my God. Really? Kicked her right to the face. Right in the nose. Right in the mush, Daffy. That's her, folks. Roadblock Rachel. What are you saying? No, I did not eat Trina's under. No, she's wearing them right there. Just made soup out of them. That's all. Oh, yeah, there we are. Meeting at the center there. And now it's going to be, a whip suplex by Roadblock Rachel will start things off. I hope Pedro's not listening. Not like anybody else is going to take this job, but seriously. Now, with a headlock, frontal headlock by Trina. Working away, just kind of grabbing and grinding, but she rolls her over, and Trina back on her feet. Trina looking down, figure out a little kick to the head there, a little love tap, and now, oh God, a kick to the lower back. And a stomp on the hand, I think she got there. Looked like it was the leg, but it was out of the way. And now a knee coming to the back and driving away. Definitely working the back and just wiping her feet at her. Look at that. She ain't too classy, but she gets by. And now back in. As a little quick in and out and grab from behind. Oh, got pancaked down. Somebody call Mrs. Butterworth. Jesus. Now, it really hurt herself there. I think she might have ruptured her uterus, but no, kick to the head, and Rachel's back on her feet. We'll have to ask Aaron. Ask Aaron to check things down there. Big clothesline in the corner. He will. I know. He's the bad guy, duh. Anyway, like that shit isn't getting old. Anyway, punches coming down on the head, and now working the arm, and now a full good forearm laying right into Rachel, and another forearm into the chops. Al taking her, whipping to the turnbuckle. Crowd booing. Crowd's not a fan of Trina. Oh, I don't know, maybe she is. The crowd's picking up. The crowd's very fickle out here. All of our crowds are fickle. Oh, bastards. Oh, I didn't say that. Anyway, picking the head up once again. Getting off track here. Once again, there goes that tenure. That'll erase that shit in a hurry. Now slamming her head down. And Trina says, no. She's probably pointing to me. Say, you're not allowed to make soup out of my underwear. No, you're. Oh, punches. Oh, God. And another stomp to that damaged uterus. And now a stomp right to the hand. and turned around. Good, Trina just tear it into Roadblock Rachel and toe punch that kick to the face. She's trying to cover her face and she's still stepping on it and now wiping her boots. But Rachel's up this time. Big elbow right to the jaw. And now grabbing the head and grabbing that blonde hair and throwing her into the turnbuckles, into the ropes. Now Rachel says she's had enough and now trying to flatten those double Ds with her elbow and stomping. Those double Ds? I don't know. I'm not a good judge. I'm an ass man. I'm not a tit man. What can I say? And now looking at her. Oh, got sliding here. Sliding elbow. I haven't seen that move before. Now picking Trina up. And crowd booing. The crowd does not like Rachel. And now a scissor throw right there. Love to see two women scissor, but not that kind. And now Trina. Oh, Trina hurting. Trina gets a knee driven into her back. Now her back's hurting. Everybody's back's hurting. Get the chiropractors out here. They all need a bacchiotomy. And now, good kick DDT suplex there. I'm not sure which it is. It's kind of a little bit of both. And now, doing the Hershey two-step here. Dancing around, and goes to kick her butt and misses. But now Trina turns around and sends Rachel to the turnbuckle. Coming in. Goes with a big bull charge, but misses. She steps out of the way. And now, Christ! To put her tits on her back after that kick move by Rachel. Oh, Jesus, folks. I haven't seen anything like that. And now coming in with the table there. It's going to be setting up. She grabs the table, but no, kick. Sweeps the table out and tripping over the table to try to get something. And now just knees all over the place in the backs. And it's going to be Rachel setting up the table here. I'm going to see some action here. We're going to see some wood flying, I think. Now coming around and meeting up, and it's going to be, Trina's going to the table first, bouncing off. If she can get her into position, and it looks like she's gonna get that vertical power bomb in. She got it way up high and got through the table. It just shatters everywhere. That drapes all over poor Trina. And Rachel has won this match. This not championship. It's a table match. The table match is just fun. But there you see her hair going through the table, clipping. Picked up, and that's all they're going to show, but I guess it's short and sweet. It gets the job done. That is the end of the table. That is the end of the match. And right there, she's like, who you booing? Who you motherfuckers booing, huh? I'll kick your ass. That's right. Yeah. I'm just paraphrasing. But it's her body language. It's me talking in place. I don't know. I just don't know, folks. What I do know is we up. Try that again. And I got to move my mouse here. No, it's not a euphemism. It does sound like it. Masturbate. Anyway, it's going to be the television title. There we go. I found it. And it's going to be Buns McIntyre versus the Rubber Duck. Come on back. This is the Anal Network reminding you to always wear a condom and come back for more HWA action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Hershey Squirt Arena here in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where the brown is always flowing. Chocolate. Yeah, the chocolate. Did I not make that clear? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it's a rough night, folks, believe me. Coming down right now, urging you to shake a bone, it is Bones McIntyre. And he's coming down with Aaron Varhola, the bad guy for West Coast Alliance. That's WCA. WCA. It's fun to stay at no, that's a different song. Anyway, Bones McIntyre coming down. We saw him in a ladder match in Show 21, and he performed a top-of-the-ladder suplex on Max Pad. Almost killed Max, almost killed himself, almost cut Max's legs off, for God's sake. It was brutal. That whole match was rough. But have a look at this. Trying to catch my breath, and now Bones going up, punching a pad, and that double punch there. I don't know what happened. Bonesy. Bonesy going up with Sabu on the top ladder. Big suplex. Grace almost cut his legs off, and Bones now, I think he hurt himself too. Oh my God, what a show. That's Bones McIntyre, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to be joined here briefly by, listen for the gun. There it is. As soon as you hear that gunshot, and Donald Duck saying, I'm sorry, did I break your concentration? In case you hadn't heard that. That's just funny. But there he is, folks. It is the Disco Duck, the Rubber Duck, and accompanied by, it's shaking it, accompanied by Joe Patino with the Bunkhouse Productions. And one of these two wrestlers here, this is the last of it, the last of the setup for McMadness. One of these two wrestlers is going to be defending that belt at McMadness. And how appropriate it's green and gold. It's very Notre Dame color type of thing going on there. That's blue. Their colors are blue. Or they have green. They got all kinds of colors in there. But It's all good. They're colorblind. Why would you say that? Why did I repeat it? It's even worse. Anyway, that's the Rubber Duck. Let's have a look at what he did in his television title match to earn that. He performed the Eat a Duck on the big Katungi, and he was able to get that victory. Let's have a look. Somebody give me a beverage. Frosty beverage. Oh, here it comes. Folks, it's the Eat a Duck. And Katungi's face. The Katungi's eating a duck. Oh, nom. It's Katungi. Oh, he doesn't like it. And the duck a little worn. He does go for the pin, though. There's one. There's two. There's three. The duck wins. The duck is beating Katungi here tonight. That's the Rubber Duck, ladies and gentlemen. Rubber from head to toe. He's very, very non-biodegradable. Well, most of him is. Jesus. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. That's the Ash trophy, as you see. Nice buttock-shaped trophy that we have. Can we get that replaced? That's just every time I see that, all I think about is ass. So, that's all I think about anyway. Anyway, coming down, it's going to be the bell. And they meet at the center. And Duck lay it in early here with some punches on Bone's skull. A protective mask. It doesn't protect so much when the brain is rattling around in it after getting flipper kicked. But now picking Bones up. And it's going to be a leg lift by Bones coming back. He doesn't want to get too much of a beat on him from the Duck. And now the Duck down. And a kick to the hip. Bones laying in. He's going to take it. He's very meticulous. He likes to take his time on some of these moves. Likes to have a false sense of security. Of he's going to let you up. No, he's not. And now, back brain buster there by the Duck on the skull. The Bonesy. Now kick to the back. Flipper kick. Those flippers have some good leverage. They get some good. They have wind resistance, but when they come around, it's kind of like a whip that goes faster than the speed of sound. Sometimes you hear it up here. Sometimes you don't. But now an arm throw. And now going over. Almost landed on top of Joe. The Duck sends him out. And Bones laying there. Rolling around trying to get. There's Duck. Disco. He loves that disco, folks. And now sliding out to attack on the outside. And now just grabbing him kind of late. Who got that? I think Duck got it. I don't know what it was, but Duck got it. And now grabbing and kicking. More kicking to the back of Bones. Trying to crack them vertebrae. Oh, my God. You heard that up here. Good Lord. That slap heard around the world. And now kicking them down again. Picking Bones up. Once again in control. Duck very confident. He's had a good run so far. Now with the duck chops. Duck chops? I've heard lamb chops, but duck chops? Really? Holy shit, folks. That was a steroid-induced whip into the ring. He would slide right through it Mach 1 to the other side. And now picked up and getting slammed over. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm punching away. I'm sorry, I got to get my shit together here. Oh, my God, I've never seen that. Now I'm picking up Bones. And Bones, so taking him over. And Bones getting grabbed by the skull. And coming over. It's going to go back to this. It's going to, okay, I thought he was going to send him through at the speed of sound again. And now, as he's looking at him, big chop to the head right on the apron. That's solidified with that apron underneath the skull. And he gets a good chop. I don't know, probably hurt his hand, though. But the Duck is up. The Duck is going to fly. Oh, what is this? I got a flying duck. Oh, Jesus. It's like the flying fuck, but it's with the Duck. Who gives a fuck? There it is. Now, it's coming fire. Oh, big elbow. Swinging elbow coming down. Hard on. No, hard on Bones McIntyre. I know how that sounded. And now, he's going to get a pickup slam. Picking up Bones. He's slamming him right back down. Oh, now a pin. Will that do it? There's one. No, he kicks out. He's only going to get him a 1 count. And Aaron's trying to whisper sweet nothings into his ear. He's not really looking like it. Oh, now he felt that in the skull. Listen, number 1, elbow to the skull, something like that. Now stomping on the back, and now grabbing the mask and pulling back on it, putting pressure on that back. And this Bonesy saying, no, I don't want to give up. I can't give up. But now he's grabbing the flippers, the wings, and trying to pull it away. What's it going to be? Can he do it? Oh, wow, what a throw. What a throw right on his back. And you can tell Bonesy is still hurting after that. But now grabbing it, going for a belly to belly and couldn't do it. His back was hurting so much he couldn't get the Duck off the ground. Now Duck on Bones. Duck on Bones. Duck Bones. It's a punk band. Sure, why not? Okay, back in the end of the court. Oh, big flipper kick right there. Oh, no. Not in the skull. That smell's going to get stuck. Oh, it's the Eat a Duck. Oh, God, he grinded the groin. Grinded that duck penis right in his face. Duck penis. Is there such a thing? I guess, maybe. I never got that close to look. And now getting whipped to the other turnbuckle here. And Bones getting kicked again. And now, one good turn deserves another, or one good turd, because here comes the feather duster. Oh, my God. A face full of rubber duck ass. Oh, God. Humanity. And now he's flopping down. I think he's done. No one's going to get up after that smell gets lodged into your mask. And the referee taking his time. There's one. There's two. Oh, no. He kicks out. He comes to. Somebody must have stuffed some of those smelling salts in his mask. He kicked right out. No, not right out. It was after a 2 count, but still. You kicked out sooner than you would, I'll tell you that much. And now whipped to the turnbuckle again. And Joe's celebrating and now kicked again. It's going to be, oh, God. No more duck penis, please. It's too much. He got it. I don't know what the hell I just said. It was mostly gagging, I think. I was saying what Bones would. There's one. There's two. It's done. It's done. There's three. Oh, my God. You're not going to get up after 2 eaten ducks. You're just not going to get up. I don't even care. Uh-oh. Sliding out. Oh, Christ. Not again. Not again. Has everybody done this? Has everybody in the West Coast Alliance done it again? More penalties, more fines going to be handed out by Pedro X. The beating on the referees, enough is enough, folks. You gotta give it up. You gotta learn to suck it up and move on. But that's Bones for you. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to follow that up. Well, I'll say this much. This is the Anal Network reminding you to always wear a condom. And be sure to come back for more HWA action. Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Hershey Squirt Arena, where another violation against the referees has been committed. Yes, the Bones McIntyre. I think he was the last one of that whole team who hadn't punched the referee, and now it's over. It's just over. Sad situation. Anyway, coming down right now, sadness turns to craziness here in the HWA as Bufu the Clown comes down. And we saw Bufu in the ladder, in the 21 show. A lot of ladder match clips here in this one. But yes, he was in fact in the ladder match, and he, oh my God, this I remember this. He put a top rope suplex on Sabu, but not the table, the ladder was right there, and Sabu just got destroyed by the ladder. Like I say, bad night for Sabu, but good night for Bufu, because that led to his victory. He went up, he got the case. Let's just go ahead and have a look at it. That's rough. He popped Sabu, and the ladder bounced right out of his hands. Now Bufu going up to the ladder. That's Sabu. Sabu not paying attention to the ladder. He's up. Here comes Bufu. What is this? Bufu going up. Oh, Christ almighty. They almost killed him. He just railed his head right down the ladder with a top of the rope suplex. That's him, folks. The psychotic clown himself, Bufu. The cyclonotic. Cyclone? We're talking about cyclones for. I'm not the weatherman. He was here too, but he's not right now. I don't know whatever happened to him. Is he still around, or did he get a new job? Was he like flipping burgers or something? Probably. I don't know. Knowing Chaz, he probably ruined his reputation. But coming down, there's a man. Not his reputation isn't ruined, but his shirt still sure is. That is Max E. Pad. And just look at him flow down the ramp. I had to at least once. Come on. Anyway, we saw Max also in the ladder match, and he performed. I can only call this a berserker, because he just went bananas, taking out everything and everybody he could. Ladders, people. I think he took out the popcorn guy. I'm not sure. But he ended up not winning. But this was a winning move by any stretch of the imagination. Have a look. Everybody working in Bandit. Finally, Sabu looks up and sees what's going on and is going to go up there to attack Bones. Oh, my God. What the hell just happened? The ladder went out. I don't know what happened there, folks, but bodies went everywhere. That was a train wreck. That's Maxi Pad, ladies and gentlemen. I am spinning all over the place tonight. Yes. My cohort in the booth here sees my spray and is going to have to run out and get me one of those masks I got for the coronavirus. Now, this is just to prevent me from shorting out the equipment, I'm sure. But coming down right now, the third participant in this over-the-top match is Mr. Q. Did I mention it's an over-the-top match? Anyway, it's an over-the-top match. And coming down, he is the Mr. Q. He was in the Interhorsemen title match in Show 21, unlike the others who were all in a ladder match. But he ended up losing after that unbelievable win he got against Noah's Ark He steps to Niko. Niko got an over-the-top head crush on Niko. That's one move that he did do in that. We'll be able to see that right here. Let's, you know what? Go ahead and roll it. Ooh, it's gonna hurt. And now stomp to the chest. And what's he doing? He's got him way up. Oh my Christ! Come flying over and slams his knee right on the back of Niko's head, slamming it down into the apron. Holy shit, folks! That's him, folks. That's Mr. Q right there. And I wanted to mention, I was doing a little foreshadowing, but we do have that clip coming up. You will see the move that was performed on Mr. Q. It was. I'll get into it. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Oh, okay. We got another wrestler coming down here. Our fourth of the match and final. It is none other than the Vivacious Vic Vulgar, and all the ladies go nuts, usually throwing up into their purses when they see him. But regardless, his Brandy Alexander remains backstage. Like I said, it's an over-the-top match, but she'll be out here soon. We'll see her soon. I'm not sure when. As he's coming down, let's go ahead and see what his action was. He had his very first match that he was in was against Gluteus Maximus. That was an Extreme Rules match, and he performed the Taint Nothing But a Thing on Gluteus to get that victory. Have a look at it. What's he going to be? What's he got for him? He's going to have something here. Vic, oh, he's got him up. Oh, it's going to be the Taint Nothing But a Thing on. He got him. He's at the pin. There's one. There's two. There's three! Vic Vulgar with his first win, first appearance here in the HWA. That's him, folks. That is Vic Vulgar. Oh, my God, he's doing it. He's doing it. Shaking that pelvis like Elvis. Vic Vulgar. And what? Oh, God, he's just sweating sensuality. No, not sensuality. Semen. Semen, I think that's the word. No, that's not it either. Okay, well, he's sweating. He's oozing something. So, you should have washed your hands after you anywhere close to him. Now with the bell. Oh, there, Bufu just coming out with a forearm right at the beginning. And it's going to be, that's going to be tangling up Bufu. And Vic Vulgar with a big overthrow, over the head shot there on Bufu. Now, the pad, grabbing Mr. Q. And he's going to just try to throw Q out early here. He's going to get business going right away. And trying to get the leverage. Mr. Q very good at leverage. He is, in fact, an Olympic wrestler. As Bufu gets his head grabbed by the side and gets pounded. But Mr. Q with a shot to the knee gets him back. Now a punch. And more punches on Q. And a big body throw there by Vic Vulgar. You got to give Vic Vulgar something. He definitely has the strength. He's got the skills, even if he's not well loved around here. But now he's kicking away. They're trading up partners, and it's going to be Mr. Q kicking on Bufu. Mr. Q and Bufu. Lulu, I don't know. Chop there, and I chop back. Back and forth chops on that side. But that was a big move by the pad, just slamming Vic Vulgar onto the mat. And now Bufu trying to get him all the way up, and he does. Oh God, he gets him way high. All that weight comes crashing down, and there's a bit of a blood splatter left on the mat. Is there? No, there's a shadow. Never mind. Now Vic Vulgar going over to work on the pad, and it's going to be Bufu and Mr. Q and Bufu clotheslines Mr. Q right off his feet. And now the pad, Max grabbing Vic Vulgar, sets him up against the ropes, and now he's going to try to work Vic Vulgar out. Vic Vulgar trying to keep his balance. So you can see the wobbly arms, and finally he just grabs hold of the rope and is able to hang on there. But no, Mr. Q, you got the pad stepping on him as we got back and forth. Big elbow coming by Bufu and not taking Q off the feet. Now pad turning around and now still popping away at Vic Vulgar. And now just fisticuffs here. They're pugilists, that's right. Oh, but a pugilist. He punches him right in the bloodstain. Somebody get him a handy wipe, please. Get him one of those little wet naps from KFC. Now punching away. Do they still give those out? I don't think they do. They just give you napkins, cheap bastards. Anyway, now picked up. This match isn't brought to you by KFC, by the way. And now still trying to work Vic Vulgar over here. He can't get that other leg. That other leg is planted. And Vic comes in with the elbow and chopping right in the head. And now, speaking of chops, big chop hurt all the way up here. And a belly punch. And finally, Mr. Q has to go down to one knee. And now Mr. Q coming back with punches. And elbow and a forearm. And now lots of punches being held. Not a lot of moves to get each other out of the ring. But now, there's a charge, a shoulder charge, right in the breadbasket of Vic Vega. No, not Vic Vega, Vic Vulgar. And now, Bufu's up. You got Mr. Q trying to get Bufu out. He's working him, and Bufu barely hangs on to the ropes, and now he's still trying to work him, trying to get him to let go. Now he punches him in the knee, and Maxi Pad showing off. Max now picking up Mr. Q and taking him. Where's he taking him? He's taking him over, takes him out of the rope and tries to get him up. If he can get him up higher, might be taking that center of gravity off. Bufu just kind of backing away, keeping an eye on things, and doing a backward treadmill. What is that? Oh, God, he's swinging at nothing. Somebody get his medication. It's happening again. He's losing it. And now a chop. Oh, but now he picks Vic Vulgar up and lets him fall right back down to earth. Big slam. And now a kick to the pad. In more than one way. And now a chop to the back. And Vic Vulgar getting taken over by Bufu. Bufu now got two guys against the rope. And, oh, there it is. Bufu taking Vic Vulgar over. Right off the, it just didn't even bother. He didn't bother hanging on. He's taking on, then we got three guys left. And now with a side Russian leg sweep by Bufu. It's hard to get that up. That's a lot of syllables for me. And now picking the pad up. Oh, my God. And Pad's head colliding with Mr. Q while he's on the mat. A double whammy there by Bufu. And now getting picked up. The pad. The pad's, it might be in time of changing. I might need to change him out. And now getting picked up. And just a body throw there by Mr. Q on Bufu. And Bufu goes rolling out for a little bit of a rest as Mr. Q pounds and kicks on the pad. He's a pad kicker. No, it's not. And now a big headbutt. Two afros, one black, one white, just bouncing into each other. A lot of spring effect there, I think you would have from that. And now trying to take Mr. Q over, trying to work him. Bufu stepping in. And it looks like Bufu's going to help. And we got no chance now. He's got no chance. There he goes, flying out. And it's left with two. Bufu and the pad. It's like BJ and the Bear, but really entirely different subject matter. Now kicking the gut. Bufu now kicking away at the pad, stomping in, grinding that knee in his face. Bufu has handled many dirty sanitary products. It was part of his show when he did kids' parties, but you don't want to know anything about it. Oh, right there! After a block, Mr. Q comes in with the menstrual cramp, pops it right into Bufu's gut, and now grabbing Bufu by the hair, by that green hair, and taking him over. Bufu struggling, and now taking over the shoulders. What's he got? Oh, he's backing him up. He just drops him right out of the ring. The maxi pad is one. Tried trouble getting that out. My tongue ain't working tonight too well. Right there, you see that menstrual cramp just popping him right in the abdomen. And then taking this move. This is great. Just takes him over the shoulder. Nothing simpler. Just keep it simple. That's right, and dropping him right back out. Let gravity do its job. So right there, you got maxi pad with a win there. Oh, geez, back off, ref. Back off, ref. Don't congratulate him, man. He's probably on his period. Either that or he's just PMSing. Okay, it wasn't that funny. Anyway. Mr. Pad, Mr. Q. No, Mr. Q is out. That maxi. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with this. Match is over. I'm done with it too. When we come back, we got the last championship. It's going to be the lock-in for the Interhorsemen Championship. It is going to be none other than the Crow Magnon taking on Niko Inoki, and the winner of that is going to go on to the championship. So with that, this is the Handle Network reminding you to always wear a condom and come back for more HWA action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Hershey Squirt Arena in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It is a great time here tonight. We have a lot of action, but it's not done yet because coming up right now, it is going to be the Interhorsemen Championship. Niko Inoki, the defending champion, with Chess Egner Enterprises and Crow Magnon for the Ask Clown Coven. One of these two is going to be defending that bright blue belt, lots of bees in that. Lots of bees in his bonnet. It's Crow Magnon. He's ready for some championship action. He did lose the other title, the other belt. What is it? The television title. Thank you. Like I say, folks, it's winding down. Once we get to McMadness, though, I'm trying to save myself a little bit for that because that's going to be a hell of a ride. You definitely want to show up for that. That's right there. Oh, this we got a Crow Magnon's clip. It was show 22, and it was an extreme four-way match. He had a hanging suplex on Corporal Punishment. It was one of his few moves. He didn't do real well that match, but we'll see how he does here. Another big feet. What is this? Size 38 feet around here. What is this? Now grabbing the head and picking him up. I know it's going to be. Oh, there was my Crow Magnon. That was the. That wasn't it. That was the. That was nothing. That was just a big. That was just a big move. That's him, folks. That is Crow Magnon. And sorry, I cut away quick. I noticed we were running out of time. His entrance is rather short, so he just kind of. I left you hanging there. I left you hanging like that suplex. Anyway. That wasn't funny. I don't know why I laugh at some of these things. Because I'm laughable, I guess. I'm not funny, I'm laughable. Anyway, Niko Inoki coming down, the title holder. There's these tribal scars on his face. Those things are fucking brutal. Anyway, he is the title holder. Right there you see Samuel L. Segner, otherwise known as Chaz Jackson. Well, that sounds like an exploitation film from back in the day. No, it's not. It's him. It's that regular old Chaz, and he's just styling today. But we got Niko Inoki, who was in the Interhorsemen title match. Let's see how he won that. He performed, this is what I was talking about earlier, he performed the Coconut Buster on Mr. Q, and I couldn't name it. So let's have a look at that. If he goes, I don't know, he's up now. What's he got for him? Big double arms coming down, double axe handle to the back of the head. And goes for a quick pin. I thought he was going to go for that Fiji flop. And there's one, there's two, there's three! That's three. Niko Inoki has won it off a minor move, but still nonetheless impressive. That's him, folks. That is not Mr. Q. That is not Mr. Q. That was him too. But it's Niko Inoki. Oh, Jesus. Can I just stop here? Can we have somebody else come in? We have nobody else to announce. All right. Can I just, what about the goldfish? Okay, you just all hear a lot of bubbles. Anyway, that's him getting ready. There's Keys down there. And Chaz on the side, you can see in the corner. And our two wrestlers, Crow and Niko. And here we go. Oh, Niko coming out with a big drop kick right off the bat. And booing. Apparently they don't like him. No, they're not crazy about Chaz Segner Enterprise, I can tell you that. They're also not crazy about the ass clown coming. Oh, Lord. Anyway, just moving on. And now with the drop, as he's fixing his shorts, grabbed by Niko and going off the ropes. Oh, my God. And that was a full-fledged knee charge right there. But now this time, grabbed the leg, Crow Magnon and a leg whip there, trying to pull that hip out of socket. Now Crow's got that center of gravity advantage. He's very low. He's very heavy. So a lot of these low percentage moves, not so much on the top, but like these leg whips and stuff like that, those are all Crow. You got to know that. And now a punch to the back of Niko. And a big clothesline by Crow. Taking Niko off his feet, taking Niko off his game. And Chaz going up there. He said, oh, that's racist. What he's saying is racist. He's doing that unga bunga. That's caveism is what that is. That is so wrong. And now picking. Oh my God! I thought he was going to throw him over the rope there. Pick the slam throw, whatever, by Niko. Now getting picked up and an arm throw by Crow, picking things back in his direction. Oh my God! And just a fist. You don't need a low center of gravity for that. He just popped him, and now with a kick, the count of one, and he kicks out. Now coming around. I need a drink. Hold on. Let me get a sip. Ooh. There's a kick by Niko. And Niko coming around. Oh, with a crucifix suplex there. Take it. Nope. Hurt his head. Bouncing his head off the mat. He eats too much protein, I think. That all-meat diet that he has is very... Oh, it's helpful for the muscles, which it took him to take right off the feet there. And now Chaz, I see him going under. There comes a chair. Oh, God. Cheating again. Just like he does. And now with a punch to the face. And then a clothesline taking Niko off. Almost landed on the chair. Crow now coming around. Here comes Chaz again with that unga bunga talk. Come on, ref. You got to. There's certain borders of decorum that you need to follow, and he just crossed over that. He crossed over and pissed on it while he was at it. And now with a pin there, there's one. No, Crow kicking out. I didn't think it was a very high quality move there by Niko, but like I said, pin early, pin often. Sometimes that works. And now the crowd booing. That's Crow grabbing the shorts, going up way high. Oh, it is. That's the Stone Ager pile driver. And now Chaz going up and trying to take the turnbuckle. That might not be a good idea. You might want to leave that on there. I think his wristwatch is caught. His wristwatch was caught on the rope. And now here comes. It's gonna be the Dino drop. Oh God, popping those lungs and making him go. It's just because his lips were together, isn't they? Not on his ass. And now he's going down for a count once again. Got Crow Magnon robbed of the count because the damn referee, when he's down, he needs to stay down. And now Crow, you can see obviously angry about that, just grabbing the head and slamming it down. And an elbow drop now. Now Crow going out. That crowd, well, he's taking that center of gravity up for a ride now. And way high. Oh my God, driving the knee right into the back of the skull. Good Lord, he could have popped his head like a zit. And now, what's this? Oh, he's got some tribal thing going on. He got him. He's going, with the knee lift. Oh, knee lift and a brain buster. What a combo there. I think he just learned the word combo, and he decided to execute it. That's Crow for you. And now Crow going out for a pin. And using the ropes there. Oh, one. There's two. Oh, they want to throw Crow off. Oh, why? That would have been a cheap win there. We've seen it before, and now he's picking up business. Niko showing off time he doesn't have. But oh my God, that kick right to Crow's face. God, that'll bust your nose in. His nose is pretty flat to begin with. And now coming with a clothesline. And another clothesline. And it's going to be Crow trying to come back. Oh, that big side kick. Oh, a little sweet chin music there for Crow. Only not so sweet for him. And now Niko going up. Niko waiting. He wants Crow on his feet for something here. This could be the coconut buster. If we see it, now he's going up. Oh, it's going to be the Fuji flop, and he got him. He nailed him. He's down. And right back up, and not going for the pin. Now he's going for the pin. And there's Big Keys looking around. There's one. There's two, and no. Crow kicks out. Keys not concerned. He apparently knows Crow's limitations. A lot of syllables. Too many syllables I'm trying tonight. I'm got dictionary. I chewed up the dictionary. Now I got verbal diarrhea. That was a power bomb there. Sit down power bomb. Oh God, can I stop? No, the match isn't over. I gotta go just a little bit longer, Keys. Just a little bit longer. Oh, he's up now. What's he got for him? And he can put the other leg down. What's he got? There's gonna be another Fiji flop. Waiting for Crow to get up. And he comes. Oh, it's the coconut buster. He crushed his head. Oh, that might do it. That might do it, folks. And he's down. The ref is down. Keys not doing anything. There's two. But no, the shoulder comes up. Once again, Keys holding back. I don't know what he's holding back for. He needs to get up on that apron occasionally and cause some interference himself. Because that might be the only way he's going to win these matches. And now, you got them up again. That's going to be a dry knee driven right into the sternum off the top rope. And another knee across the face. Oh, God, Crow. Crow in trouble now. And a pin. I don't know. That's one. There's two. There's three. It's Niko Inoki keeping the title. Going to McMadness. And Crow just... Oh, what are you going to say about Crow? he got a lot of coconut busters and Fiji flops and all that. It just accumulates. And by the end, a simple move is all it takes to win. So right there, we'll see. Oh, we saw this. The Dino drop. That definitely took some wind out of his sails and his lungs for that matter. Goes for the pin there. Wasn't enough because see that the arm was up. Again, this referee is going to have to be suspended. We're going to have to get a new referee because this should be firing right here. As you probably heard Keys earlier in the week on the Sanctum of Sin. It's just ridiculous that these refs keep their job with immunity. It's like they have tenure. And now there was a pin with the ropes, which a little bit of cheating there. But at this point, what are you going to do? And then the Fiji flop. Oh, nailed that. Great view of that, by the way. Thanks, cameramen. Every once in a while, you nail it. Now, where's the I didn't even see a cameraman that close. What is that? Now pin, there's one, there's two. I think he slapped his ankle on that second one. And then, of course, the coconut buster. A better view than we saw originally. And it didn't open him up, but it may as well have because he was just done after that. So, there you go. The winner. It is going to be him with it's going to be Rubber Duck with the television title. And it's going to be him with that right there. The Interhorsemen title going to McMadness. And I'm going to catch my breath. I'm going to have to get a drink after this because my throat is raw. But one thing to definitely look forward to is going to be McMadness. It's going to be St. Patrick's Day, that Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern. Be there. Join us. It's going to be a hell of a time. And as he's showing off, I guess we're going to go ahead and get ready for next week. Now, next week, as I remind you, we don't like to have title matches right before pay-per-view. So it's going to be kind of a laid-back week, a little bit backed off, but the show Yes, I sound like Taz now. Great. There should be a lot of action here. We're going to start off with the ruled blood cage match that we were looking forward to. It's going to be Saul Goldberg at the punishment of Pedro X, and he's going to be going up against Crow Magnon. Crow probably going to be a little ornery after this match here tonight. And then after that, we'll have an Extreme Rules match. It's going to be Morning Glory Hole and Lucifer going at it. Anything goes. Chairs, tables, dildos if we're lucky. I don't know. But dildos nunchuck dildos. Yeah, that's great. I don't think we'll see those. Anyway, after that's going to be the Falls Count Anywhere match. It's going to be Muffy Trust Fund versus Misty Furburger. Maybe the Falls will be anywhere. They haven't been lately. But if they're not, we might have to just do away with that type of match. And after that, the tag team match. We're going to have, it's going to be Eurotrash versus Trailer Park Posse. I don't think those two have been against each other since the beginning. Should be a good match, though. And after that, the final closeout, it'll be a triple threat match. It's going to be Corporal Punishment, the Goldfather, and the PVC Kid for some great action there. Triple threat matches are always a lot of fun. So, with that, we'll see you next week. And good night. No, I got to do a regular sign-off. This is the Animal Network, reminding you to always wear a condom, and be sure to join us next Friday for more HWA action. Thank you, and good night.